Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Rolling right into War 7, 8, and 9 here. ISO versus LVT, TUGA, and then PÂLØ. Season 40, Overwhelm. Subdue Global, Subdue Attacker Global with Planetary Endurance. Starting off on 2A this war, I got Mordo, and then Maw. And then I think Chavez on node 25, Power Snack, I believe. After that, I don't quite remember. I don't remember. I don't take 2A too often. We generally assign a buff immune champ because it's almost always mystics, and placebos. That's generally how this works. But for whatever reason, planning worked out. Starting on 2A, so we're about to get into it right now. Mordo, rolling with Wags, Mr. Fantastic, and She-Hulk, of course. So this node has Limber, and I forget about it because it doesn't state it as just Limber. It's like in the text with one of the other node abilities. So rolling with a White Mags pre-fight on Mordo, so you can land this easy parry here, get slow up. And White Mags also, not only does it allow you to just parry and freely hit Mordo without his evade, but it also ignores the Limber, so you can just do it repeatedly, and your stuns never reduce in duration. So this is just, we're just wrecking him, just all over the place. And his power gain, because of my neutralize, it's like the AI goes into turtle mode when he's supposed to have a power gain, but he never actually has a power gain because of neutralize. So it's like the AI doesn't know what to do. They're just turtling over there. Yeah, he falls apart quick. Maw here, next node. I think I use She-Hulk here as opposed to Mr. Fantastic, who I did use for Maw on this same node before. So I don't remember the reasoning. Maybe because I had big buffs up or big boosts. I don't know, but either way, it works out just fine. I did have a level 1 start, but whenever Maw has for each non damaging debuff on him, any ability power rate is reduced. So a level 1 start won't ever give you a full level 1 if you have any, like Mr. Fantastic free fights on him. Kind of strange interaction, but it's the way it is. So we're just gonna mush this guy. Maw is annoying with his big ass forehead, but he does die fast. Wait out this falter here. Oh yeah, let's keep throwing your stupid rock. Alright, moving on to Chavez, I believe. Power Snack Chavez. I think I did spec into Max Petrify for this fight. I may not have. Again, we'll find out on this first heavy. Rank 4 Chavez. Oh yeah. I think I rolled straight through all this with my level 1 start. 3 fights and a level 1 start? Okay, I'll take it. Maybe it was 2. I don't remember if I put one on Mordo. Oh yeah, suppressed. Look at that, heavy. Ooh, see, I was too slow. Too slow. Ooh, power gain. There we go. With 8, get that level 1. Bing. Oh man, the old resist parry. Love it. Yeah, it caught me off guard. That wasn't planned. I did go for the reparry at that point, but when I actually landed the parry stun on the reparry resist, it was like, oh, that worked, and I just I locked up, so I didn't throw the level 2, but it didn't matter. Cruising straight through here, supreme power suppression, right into a level 2. Put him in the dome, the geode. Which way do I go? Oh, I got 4B, I'm sure. Yep. iBom. She opened this beast. if I put a pre-fight on him. He doesn't. You don't need one. If you have an extra one, combat power rate is kind of helpful here. If you're using She-Hulk or anyone really. Less specials thrown. All day long. Yep. So I don't know why. I guess it's because she just purifies poisons immediately. She's immune, so I don't really know why. You know, I just start the fight essentially after one hit, unstoppable. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know that it's supposed to work that way. Level 1. Yep, here we go. So you don't get many heals. You can slip in a few heals if you end up clearing the heal block. But she's going to purify all these debuffs. So you won't get really any heals from this area. Bum, bum, bum. Don't want to press. I want to deal with the level 2. We'll just bait the level 1 out. Level 2. Nicely done. Nicely done. Who do I have? Well, probably Scorpion next. Is it Scorpion? Oh no, Hulkling. Oh yeah, I forgot about this fight. I think I missed a fantastic Tim here. Yeah, it got a little frantic, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, Hulkling, he's aggressive. And he's unblockable often because of his own unblockable buff. So he's also planetary endurance, so he can flourish on top of his own like power gain. And that thing, it's got reach. It's level 1. It's got a lot of reach. It can clip you with that first hit of his wing, and then the last like the air burst. Like it's got some pretty far reach. I think I get clipped by one too. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like I do here. I get smacked in the face with the big sword there. So, try not to do that. Level 2 is actually an easier special, in my opinion, to bait out and evade versus the level 1. They're both, you know, mild, but the level 1 just got those, the hitboxes are bigger. Unblockable, so we're gonna stay with coming in hot with that sword. Yeah, see where that first wing clip. Tries to stab you with it. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Took some punches to the face, but Mr. Fantastic's resilient. And his own evade, you know, it is great, but you know, oftentimes, most of the time, you're not ready for it to happen, so you end up getting smacked on, like, you know, evade, and then the AI doesn't like it when you evade them, so they just sit there and press, and you're like, oh, evading, and then eventually one doesn't evade, and you gotta, like, either block or you get smacked in the face. Mangog, again. Jeez. So much Mangog. He does require a hard counter. Magic works, but man, 5 stars. Oh, liability does work though. Definitely does work. Spider-Man 29.9 with anti-venom definitely works. Oh, She-Hulk. She definitely neuters him. Reparry into level 2. Wake up medium, yeah, right in the face. Chest. Hand guard. Sitting down. And just falls over. Unless I have a boss, that's probably... No, I do have a boss. Okay, not it. Let's do Wong. So, I did discover his Eldritch Energy Burst in this fight. Generally, I mean, it pretty much, he never gets to this on anything but boss or maybe a mini boss node, because it takes longer throughout the fight to build that Eldritch Energy. But I do take a massive burst, and you'll see this later in this fight, but got pre-fights up. There's really no safe way to land a heavy unless you bait his level 1, which is what I try to do here. I did a level 1 start, carried over from Mangog, so I was able to drop the level 2 before My debuffs expired, my pre-fights. But generally, your window is after his level 1. You can counter with the heavy. I don't remember if I keep pre-fights at this whole fight. Probably not. Looks like I'm about to lose him right now. Naturally, the computer waits. AI wants to wait until they're gone. Level 2, wake up. Oh yeah, you can't wake up Wong. I did figure that out. You cannot do wake up intercepts against Wong. He will smack you. Also, I just figured out you can't do it against Captain Britain either. Too fast. She will get up and smack you. So that's why you don't see me playing as aggressive with She-Hulk. See, right here, I would be dashing in, but you can't do it against Wong. He will hit you every single time. Sneaky. A Caban implementing, you know, just kind of sprinkling in some champs these days that you cannot do wake up intercepts against. You just can't. It's alright though, no worries. Still land heavies, still drop to level 2, power gain. So this Eldritch Explosion is about to come when he gets 71. It's like when he gets to 100. I don't remember exactly how you reduce it or eliminate it. It's coming. Ooh, look at that burst. Ow, I was like 2. What in the hell just happened here? Didn't even get hit. But the fight's almost over. I was like, well, it's probably one of his mechanics. I just played through it. This is why we big boost. So yeah, definitely a great counter. The Eldritch, if any of you, I haven't read, I could read, but I'm not going to. I don't care enough. Because I'll just body him anyway. But, if anyone wants to chime in and explain, I don't know how to reduce that or whatever. But either way, moving on to the next war, what we got? We got Max Serum, rolling into a Max Serum Science setup right away. This is, I'm assuming this is for another iBom on, I'm looking at that Resonate. I'm like, ooh, I want some of that Resonate. I got 1 in Resonate this time. Yeah, I think this has got to be iBom on Hazard Shift Mini. Yeah, I don't think it's anyone else. Oh yeah, I think this is one where I'm like reading all this. I'm like, oh, there's no limber, blah blah blah. I got white mags too. This is part of the plan. Completely, I was like, oh, I don't need it for this fight. I'll save that. Nope, idiot. So this gets real hairy. This goes south. I'm like, oh, do parry heavy, la di da. And oh, what do you know? Another parry heavy. Completely oblivious to the fact that now limber's done. Like I can't land heavies since I rolled right into a basics from that parry. It was like fine. I didn't realize. Still, right now, I still am not. It hasn't clicked that limber's here. I'm like, oh shit. And so I find out right here. I found out real fast. I'm like, oh damn, there's limber. I was like, idiot. This is why you should have rolled with white mags to fight. So yeah, I'm a little panicky right now because I'm like, oh damn, like this is not good. And then he wants to be stubborn. And then this is like, I'm kind of disoriented right here. I'm just discombobulated. I'm like, oh damn, I'm out of sorts. I'm like, all right. Calm down, land this intercept. Can't land a heavy, and then he wants to just do his stupid pumping. Settle down, and I'm pretty sure I rolled with 20% boost too, which didn't help. Yeah, I mean, anyway, so it got a little hairy, a little dicey there, a little bit. This is what the serum is for. Pretty sure. Maybe I don't even have that Has Shift Mini. Definitely spec'd for this, that's for sure. Which, don't even need it. I mean, he actually has some native energy resistance, Mr. Fantastic. And I believe that Siphon actually mitigates the Incinerate aura, because I'm pretty sure it reads Incinerate energy damage. So I think the Siphon pre-fight does mitigate aura. But yeah, I mean, he pretty much just falls apart. Like, this is a super easy fight. I over-prepared, but definitely better safe than sorry. Level 2. Stack these debuffs. wish there was a way to see how many pre-fights you had on a given character, like Mr. Fantastic, without going into a fight. So I got what, 3? Is that what I said? No, I got more than that. Oh, I probably already placed them. That's what it was. I think I got 5 maybe. I already placed them on Man Thing. Yeah, this is a super easy fight here. Power Smack. Yeah, okay, I get the strategy. The gimmick here, you know, his pustules are buffed, so like you don't have a proper counter with some kind of like damage or power control, and it can get out of hand. But She-Hulk, you know, she just absolutely wrecks Man Thing. She has the technology. Slow ass level 1. I still get hit by that just because it's so slow. That's why I usually just parry it with blocking. So I'm like, it's so slow. I end up evading too early. Now I got him right where I want him. Just keep him in the corner. Just roll him in the ropes and just beat him up. Look at that power suppression. He's just wrecked. Yep, we're gonna roll right into these heavies right here is what we're gonna do. Yes, we are. Another one? Nope. 2. Ah. Man, neutered. Yeah. Wrecked. I don't know what I got. 4A, 4B, or I'm sorry, 4B, 6B, 5B. Which one is it? It's 5B. I can tell right now. Spam. Yes, sir. Small champ, so she's not getting additional parry stun time. So you do have to land these quick. It's easy to get lazy when you're constantly up against large and extra large champs with She-Hulk because you get all that parry stun duration. But he dies really fast. He's got, I mean, I don't even know if I go for an intercept on this node. I do. Look at that right away. Shut that down. Ooh, unstoppable. I'm sorry, unblockable. Wake up? Yeah, right in your face, buddy. Right in your face. Such a weird character. Spam. I mean, it's like they're all cartoons, right? But like he is legit Looney Tunes cartoon. He's not like cool looking or anything like that. He's fun, but he's not like, you know, a lot of these other champs are kind of badass and cool looking. He's just animated. Looking for that drop back intercept opportunity, which just isn't presenting itself. You gotta keep this slow up and not drop that slow. So we're just gonna play right through the protection then. Okie dokie. Drop back. And there it is. Yeah, basically against him, I mean, She-Hulk purifies his poppers and his taunts, but even still, like, I don't even throw specials because I don't even know quite how it works. Like his signature, I think you get poppers repop or something, like they reactivate when you do a special. I don't exactly know, so I just don't throw any specials at all. I don't want to deal with it. We'll just keep it safe because this popper's ridiculous. You know, if they stack, oh my god, you just lose a whole life bar. So yeah. Sassafras. Good old white mags. I take in plenty without white mags, but man, it's always nice to have one on my charge, you know? Those cuts, oh yeah! That's why you gotta keep Dex on against Sassy. Have to do it. Wow. Wake up for that level 1. Throw it. Protection's back. Oh, I was a little late. Hesitated. Got Wrath. That parry's not going to stick, is wait this out. I didn't have any slow up on him. You know, I didn't find a charge, so that slow will drop off. Push him to level 2, that's fine. And then I think we counter here, yep. Counter with that heavy. Good timing there. Alright, so with Petrify, it's gonna fall off with Protection or Body Charge. But if he's got regen, all you need is to just literally proc Petrify once, and it drops his regen off. So it doesn't need to stay on there, you just need to remove the regen. That may be it. Any other fights? Oh yeah, Absorbing Man. Is this the one I die? This might be the one I die. I think this is the one I die at. We'll find out because I remember it was a rank 5, I'm pretty sure. We're about to find out together. I know I die at one of these had shift Absorbing Mans, and despite taking some massive energy damage, that's not the reason. I actually died because of a bug. Or heavy bug. She-Hulk's heavy bug has literally been around for years. I made forum posts, I made a thread about it, possibly 2. Deaf ears. You know, plenty of players responded, but no, nothing from the devs. Ever. I get it, you know, probably not enough people use her, or whatever the case is, it wasn't priority enough for Kabam. They have, yeah, this is the one I died. Look at all that damage. Oh, that energy damage block is dumb. Ridiculous. I'm just like, at this point, I'm like, damn, okay, so I'm losing my pre-fight. He's got his regen kicking in. I'm like, damn, I'm in trouble. I got Serum Science, but like, that's you know, I can't basically take any block hits. But I actually get control of this fight. Wake up, yep. Follow through with that light. So I try to keep pushing him to level 1 so that I can keep the momentum going so I get openings, because I can't sit here and I cannot take hits on block. I just can't do it, especially if I have Incinerates up on me, because good thing, stand your ground. So yeah, I'm basically trying to push him. I want ND to actually proc, because I want to push him over R so I can counter his level 1. So I'm like, all right, I can still do this. I can definitely still solo. I just need to make it to those level 2s. Wait out the Incinerate phase. Push into level 1s. I'm like, all right, I got this, you know? Wake up. Yep. So I'm feeling better about this. And I think this is it right here. Nope. He does yo-yo. His life yo-yo's there a bit at the end. Yep, phase to level 1. I'm like, all right, looking good. Wake up. Still don't want to take any block hits because I don't know, you know, exactly how to mitigate that damage. You saw his life going back. Petrify. There it is. Boom. That right there shouldn't happen. It should not happen. Connect with the first hit of that level 2, and the second hit, they're in hit stun. There's no way that should happen. So yeah, I was like, really? You know, you look at that fight and you're like, that happens. It's like, oh, well, you were gonna die anyway. Man, I don't know. I mean, because I had, you know, I took him from what, 50-60% health, and I was basically at 30, and I still worked him down to basically like 5%. He yo-yoed back up to like, I don't know, 20%, 25% or so. But even still, like, it was working. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would have soloed that. Either way, not fair. That is not fair. I was pissed. Yeah, so go back in here, and I'm like, I put 1 pre-fight on him. I think I only had 1 left. Petrify, and then you see his regen. It's no joke. I'm sure it's sick 200 because it's a rank 5. So like you gotta deal with that regen. But I'm like, God, what the hell? Anyway, they implemented a fix. Kabam patched that and implemented a fix finally for her and Venompool's heavy. Like 2 days after this war. I was like, really? So we ended up winning the war anyway. But I was a piss off. I was pissed. But yes, Kabam patched that. It's fixed. Her heavy is fixed. I've personally tested it and confirmed they're in hit stun. She lands that first hit of her heavy and it connects. They're in hit stun throughout the full heavy now. Whether it's a stun immune node, whether they're stunned from parry or whatever, it connects. I didn't bother to confirm that with Venompool because I mean I like Venompool and I use them sometimes, but I never haven't encountered that without actually forcing the issue. But fixed. That does happen against Void and Daredevil. So I'm assuming it's fixed for them too. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But the important thing here is that She-Hulk's heavy is fixed, so that shouldn't happen again. Anywho, I think I saw that expected max tech collar for this war. As for Spark, I'm sure I'm on 6B. I'm pretty sure on this war. So, oh yeah, this was the 8A. So yeah, Meph, obviously, blade him, just blade, wreck him, dies immediately. This is the first time we've sent Blade to this Hazard Shift node before, and the following Hazard Shift mini. It was someone else though. I think it was Titan. And he definitely ran shop. Used like a level 1 start on like 3 or 4 fights. So we know it's possible, and it's definitely fast, and it's not terrible. But yeah, my first time actually taking him here, I knew it was definitely doable. But yeah, so level 1 start. Now I don't generally use level 1 starts with Blade. I mean I do sometimes, but not as often as She-Hulk, just because he doesn't need it. You know, if you just do a couple parries at the beginning and you just start bleeding them, you're going to gain power like crazy. So more than anything, I run regen boost for Blade, but vulnerability. So yeah, basically, like, obviously I don't have immunity to either one of these DOTs, but Danger Sense prevents a lot of that, and obviously you want to kill him fast. That's why I did a lot of parries at the beginning, not just to gain power, but to do damage, you know, without actually giving him any power to start. Yeah, quick fight though, worked out well. What I got? Yeah, I figured it was Spot. Spot on this one. Yeah, Blade is definitely a hard counter here. Works out well. Insult to injury when I have debuffs. Parry stuns may not stick. Again, Danger Sense ignores a lot of this. You know, a lot of the DOT probably ignores that aspect of the node as well. But you know, same strategy here. We got the regen boost carried over from Sassy, but a lot of parries to start. So level 1, get the long bleeds, wake up, intercept. Yep. Making sure the parries stick. Bum. Yep. Come at me, bro. I think I get another parry right here. Ah, love it. Love it. Right into level 2, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Blade. Daywalker. Love this dude. So fun to play. Oldie, but man, amazing champ. I think I only had a few fights this war. 4 maybe? Like, it wasn't many. I think I had 4 fights in this war. Yeah, I think this is the least amount of fights in any war for this season. Bishop, yep. Max Tech Collar, and I think Max Petrify, if I remember. I missed the screen shot. I was ranting about She-Hulk's heavy, but yeah, I think I've got Max Petrify spec'd, and I definitely have Max Tech Collar. But yeah, tricky thing here that I figure out I completely forget about, and I forgot about prior. Because I was gonna roll with a level 1 start, you know, get to level 2, power drain, level 2. You know, kill him like that. But shocks, man, you cannot shock Bishop. So I'm sitting there dueling, and I dropped to level 2, and I basically die immediately. I was like, what the? I was like, oh, Bishop. This dude, man, with the freaking shocks. It's like all mutants are susceptible to shocks and pretty much get wrecked. You know, they can all mitigate bleed, or they're immune to bleed, or they take you know, they have bleed resistance. Like, that's the mutant class. And shock, by and large, gets around pretty much all the mutants. But not Bishop. You know, Bishop's unique like that. So, suffice it to say, I was like, well, I'm not using the level 1 start into level 2 strategy. That's not happening. So I was like, that's fine. You know, just build poise and I'll just power drain him, play carefully, you know, and then just kill him with the level 1s and just basic hits. Because, I mean, Spark, man, his crits are ridiculous. He's squishy. He's a spider. Generally not really a fan of spiders or small champs, squishy champs in general. But Spark, you know, he's the exception. I like him. I like him a lot. He's older, but he's still a great champ. He's got use. And obviously pairs with Blade swimmingly. Strat here, don't want to parry because of the disorient. So counter heavy. And Blade, he can definitely counter Moz heavy effectively. But you can't always dex once like that and roll into heavy. Sometimes you have to dex once, do a light to gain space, and then heavy. So yeah, you just kind of have to play around with it. But I have figured that much out. Bomb. Take level 1 stomach, buddy. And then let's do another heavy right here. Oh yeah, love it. Love to see it. 3 of them. Get some. Level 1. That's gonna be it. Yeah. We got one more video coming up. Completion of the season. 10, 11, 12. Yeah. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.